Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is just going to be a very quick check-in kind of reading for you. Looking at the Astro Matrix Tarot cards, doing a quick 4-card spread. I'm using Astro Matrix. I have the Witch's Tarot for clarification. Going to use Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild at the end. So tune in to your intuition. See if this is something that fits for you in your life. Really looking at things that are falling away, looking at this season of fall that we're in, things that are falling away, but also understanding and really knowing in your soul and your spirit that things come to an end, but new things begin. So it's never just a dead end. There's always something different, a new turn to take, a new path that opens. Looking at the first card, what is ending? What is coming to a completion? What's ending for Taurus? What's coming to a completion? What is ending? What is coming to a completion? Taurus. The Sun. Interesting. Okay, so this is all about joy, happiness, absolute. I mean, it is like this is the most beautiful, in my opinion, most beautiful, positive, happy card in the entire tarot deck. Major Arcana represents the sign of Leo. It is that great ball of energy that, is the reason for our existence. We need the sun. The sun is the ball of energy where we get everything energy related. And this is what's coming to an end. What is ending? What is coming to a completion? The sun. For you, something that has brought you great joy, something that has been a source of inspiration and a source of energy for you, something that has been very positive in your life. If it's somebody, if it's a person, that person has what everybody has to do at some point. I mean, move on. Someone or something has had to move on from your life. They have been a significant source of joy. If this is not a person or a place, this is what has been for you something internal, where you've gotten your joy, where you've achieved your happiness. Something that has brought you a lot of happiness and joy is coming to an end for some reason. No explanations are really being given for me here, other than it. I think it's probably going to be a little bit of a painful thing for you, Taurus. I think that you've relied upon this person, place, or thing bringing this joy to you, bringing this happiness. And if that's the case, I am extremely sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure that's not easy to let go of something or someone, or that internal sensation for you of where you got your joy, but something very positive in your life, it's taking a turn. So what is falling away to make room for something new? What is falling away to make room for something new? Oops, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this can be a child. This can be, the message that I was getting with this is when your kids go off to college, you've spent your whole life taking care of children, being their mother or their father, their parent, and then they leave. And that part of you have to, it's an identity crisis is really what it boils down to. It's an identity crisis because you've poured everything into these children, into these beings in your world, in your life. Maybe you created them, you adopted them, or however they came into your life. They've been a major source of positive, happy, joyful energy, and it's coming to an end. What is falling away to make room for new is this Page of Pentacles, like I said, this can be a child. This is or it's a very immature offer. So what is falling away to make room for new is these offers that don't, or, these kids that have been in your life, these young adults or whatnot, they are headed off to their own path. They're starting their own future. They're creating their own lives. Or this is like an offer, a job offer. You put a bid on a house, something that is not quite ready to grow legs. It's almost like the egg in the shell, and you're just sitting on it, incubating it. You're not quite ready to start something new, and something new isn't quite ready to be started. But that is what's falling away. This kind of immaturity, or whatever that falls into, that's a job or a financial situation or an actual family member, their place in your life is falling away, or that thing's place in your life, so that something actually ready to take form, something mature can come in. How can I cope? How can Taurus cope with the changes that need to occur? Sometimes, well, we all know change is never easy. It's usually it's hard to accept at first, but once we get used to it, I don't know, Taurus, you're a fixed sign, so it can be a little tougher for you. But how can a Taurus cope with the changes that need to occur? I think that you can really focus on work right now. This is the Eight of Pentacles, being a master of your craft. I think that you could really, I think your emotions have maybe been a little bit tugged on, pulled on, felt like you're kind of all over the place, but I think you can center and ground yourself. It's Pentacle energy, it's Earth energy. So Taurus, your love language, I think that you can really delve into your excellence. What is it that you do? Are you an accountant? Are you a carpenter? Are you a business person? Whatever it is that's your craft, your trade, dive into it. I mean, I think I'm not going to say get lost in your job and then, forget the whole world. But right now, I think that centering yourself, grounding yourself with your work, I think that will really help. And that's what we were wondering about, is how can Taurus cope? I think that you can really focus on work right now. How can you be open to the beauty of endings? Last card. How can you be open to the beauty of endings? Five of Cups. I think that you need to understand that you've poured your heart and your soul into some very significant things. And I think those particular things, these 3 cups that are spilled, I don't think they appreciated what you gave. I think they took it for granted. I think they took you for granted. So in order for you to be open to the beauty of endings, I think acknowledge and accept what is. And what is that you were not appreciated for who you were and what you brought to the table. You have 2 beautiful cups full right behind you. I think all you need to do is turn around and acknowledge what you do have. Let go of what couldn't appreciate you and acknowledge what you have. What is it that does fill your cup? You have these 2 full cups right behind you. 2 cups represent soulmate union, coming together and connecting, 2 hearts becoming one. two souls becoming one, you and a business partner deciding that you're going to take this business idea and launch it to the full extent. So 5 of Cups in your placement of how can you be open to the beauty of endings. I think you can just acknowledge in your heart space, in your emotions, that it's over. Those people, places, and things didn't appreciate you for who you were and what you brought to the table. But there's good things right behind you. I think you just need to turn around and look and acknowledge what you do have. Being grateful for your blessings. Witch's Tarot, I'm going to pull 3 cards just as a final closing out message with tarot of this reading. Let's see what we get for the sign of Taurus. Oh my gosh, those all just flew right out. Let me grab them. So sorry, goodness sakes. Taurus, hang on just a second. They just went right down by my feet, so easy grab. All right, let me shuffle back up one more time. For the sign of Taurus, just looking for that clarification message. All right, thank you. So for the sign of Taurus, we have the Tower. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, that's cool. And we have the Moon. Wow. 2 major arcanas out of 3 cards, and that 10 of Pentacles, which is success, abundance, legacy, family, heritage. Oh, wow. Okay, so success is absolutely on your bucket list. I mean, it is like right around the corner. If it's not already in your life, that idea of everything's coming together, whatever it was that was on its way to leaving your life, go on to something new, a new chapter, whatnot. Don't worry. Everything is in divine timing, coming to you in the proper order. Because we have the Tower, we do have a shocking surprise of some kind. We have some sort of scenario or dynamic or situation. It's a job. It's a structure, something that you believed in, you thought of as like, it's just never going to go away. It's very much about sun energy. So maybe it does have to do with the job, but you really had, all of your lock, stock, and barrel in something, a person, place, or thing, and definitely coming to an end. There is a shocking revelation. There is a dynamic shift. There is this job, this owner, the CEO or the boss, they're leaving, the company's closing down. I mean, something shocking is happening. I mean, it is going to come out of the clear blue sky, but know that you're secure, that you're protected, that you'll be okay. And we have the Moon. Right now, everything is not ready to be revealed. There are still things under the surface. The Moon represents secrets, represents emotions. It's very kind of, cloak and dagger. It's like smoke and mirrors. Everything is not what it seems right now. I mean, we're looking at the scenario. We don't have our lens dialed in to focus. It's not clear, but it will be. It certainly will be. I just want you to know, Taurus, you are going to be okay. You are going to be absolutely okay. Everything is going to work out in your favor, and you will be just fine. 10 of Pentacles. I'm going to finish off with an Alana Fairchild Oracle card. This is from the Lightworker Oracle cards. For the sign of Taurus, just one more shuffle. We have number 18, Ascension, the the Rainbow Bridge. Very interesting. I'm going to give you a little sprinkling of the reading from the book, just so you have the idea. The number 18 does add up to the number 9. And in numerology, the number 9 means completion, conclusions, and compassion. And number 18, you have been growing spiritually, and your consciousness is expanding. It is transforming your experience of the material world from something you must control or conquer into a living expression of the radiant divine. As your appreciation and love for the material world becomes more unconditional, so too does the light that can flow into your aura, chakras, and physical body. As you psychically expand, you may need more rest, healing, and meditation than usual to integrate this increasing degree of light and the consciousness it awakens within you. Taurus, thank you so much for being here. If you wouldn't mind giving a like or a subscribe or a follow, repost the videos or share the videos, any interaction with the channel is so helpful, so appreciated. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus. I wish you the very best. Namaste.